Hey, you guys. Say hello to Teddy. Say hello to Bella. Bella. Figaro. Molly. I love you, Molly. And last but not least, these two. Hi. Yes, I am a Bengal. I am a Bengal. Today I'm going to be reading you guys a story. It is from the Bible. It is the story of Jonah. So, yeah, let's get started. Bella, are you going to hold my paper so I could record? No, not going to help. No. You're going to make things more difficult, right? Makes total sense, baby. What do you know? I can put it in the back. Kitty, I'm sorry. Okay. Can't rewind, but I can pause. One day, God spoke to a man named Jonah. Meet Jonah. God said, Jonah, you must go to Nineveh because the people there are doing bad things, and I want you to warn them. See, God is so merciful that he wanted to go tell those people in Nineveh that what they were, these are the people that what they were doing is not good. Sometimes we do things that are not okay with God, but he's so merciful and he warns us through the Bible like this is not good and that's not good and you shouldn't do this because some things like what? Let's say killing somebody. We shouldn't do that, right? No. God says in the Bible, don't do that. How about unforgiveness or hatred? That's like being a murderer, God says. There's things that we know we shouldn't do. And they were doing those bad things. So God, being the merciful, loving God that he is, sent Jonah to tell those people, don't do that. But that's not quite how the story went down. No, what happened is that Jonah got into a big ship to sail away from Nineveh, where God told him to go. Do you guys think God knew where Jonah was? The Bible tells us he did. God knows where you are too, and he knows where I am at all times. God is sovereign. So, hang on. So Jonah's sailing along, smooth sailing, and then God sends a big storm. Can you imagine the wind? Make the wind sound with me, you guys. Don't feel like weird. It's fun. I wonder what the sound of the water would be. I can't even imagine. But, okay. The sailors that were on the boat with Jonah said, why has the storm come? And Jonah said, it's because of me. He was disobeying God. So he said, throw me out of the boat and the storm will stop. But that's not what happened at all. Guess what happened, you guys? A big whale came and swallowed Jonah up. He ate him. He didn't eat him. I'm just kidding. He was inside of that big whale's tummy. And he prayed and he prayed and he repented to God for not obeying him. He repented and he said, God, I should have done what you had asked me to do. And so God, in his mercy, spit him out of the mouth. You see, it's important that we obey what God asks us to do. He spit them out of the mouth, and a little bit later here, here's him spitting out of his mouth. You see, he's falling out. And then God told Jonah, I'm trying to find Jonah to go to Nineveh and tell the people, like he told them at the beginning, to not do that bad stuff. Stop being bad. The people listened to Jonah. The people listened to Jonah. They listened with their hearts. And they humbled themselves. And they listened to him and did what he said and repented to God for doing that wicked stuff that they were doing. You know, some of the wicked things they were doing was giving babies to demons. Yeah, it's called Baal worship. Yeah, some they were basically killing babies for no good reason, like for money and stuff, and it was wicked. And they were doing other bad stuff that God really doesn't like. That's really evil. And so they started doing good things after Jonah told them, and God was glad that Jonah had obeyed. And then it turned out good because then they were made right with God. And that's the story. And I would like to know, I have a question. Is there anything in your life that the Lord put in your heart to do, but you're running away from it? Maybe God has put it in your heart to forgive somebody, or to make a new friend, or to go do volunteer work somewhere, or whatever it is. Are you running away from God's assignment for you? He's so merciful. He didn't let the whale eat Jonah. He didn't kill Jonah. He simply put him in a place that he was safe for a few days. And Jonah, in his own free will, repented to God, and he knew that he should have just listened to God. Because usually when we listen to God, things go better. But when we don't listen to God, things don't go so well. See, God, He has to be the Lord of your life. That means when He tells us to do something, we do it. Because He knows better than us, you know? We may not always understand or agree with God's plans and will for our life. But to make Jesus the Lord of your heart and the Lord of your life means that we do the things that He tells us to do. Like forgive people when we get mad at them. Because He knows what's good for us. He's trying to keep us safe. Just like a parent would their child. We're His child. And He wants to keep us safe. And He wants to accomplish His purpose and plan. Not for us, but for not just for us, but for others, you know. He wants to use your life, and He wants you to do certain things that will help them to know Him better, so that they can be in heaven with us. Okay, I hope you guys were blessed by this video, and have a wonderful day. Bye. See, bye, kitty weenies. Let me show you guys all the babies real quick. Hang on. Bella. Molly. Okay, I got everybody. Say bye. Yeah, we gotta find new homes. Oh my gosh, you're gonna fall out. No. I want to go down. Aren't they sweet? This is Bella, Molly, Figaro, from Annabelle's friend, and Teddy, or whatever. I haven't really come up with a name for him. Bye, you guys.